So this video, I'll start with the important stuff. Basically, I'm going to try to take it easy at least for this week, which means you may or may not just see World of Horror videos, depending. Of course, I'm playing the other game, and you've seen little shorts of that. It's because, again, recording that game, I mean, it's a thing. So it's something I have to deal with because it's pretty huge. Huger than... Listen, when recording's huger... I'm going to go strength, by the way, so... you know what? Let's make sure, because I have this right here. I don't see why I can talk about it while I'm trying to remember, as I proceed not to remember. Yeah, second Takashi, second light, and then dexterity, strength. Again, I should have been doing this in the other ones, but I wasn't taking notes. So, but yeah, if a recording is like more than 10 gigs, it's difficult for me. It's not difficult for some other people, you know, who have definitely like dozens and dozens of gigabytes of recordings that they may or may not need to edit and or render, but it's a thing, so I have to do it. So, but that's the important stuff. So again, I might be taking it easier, just World of Horror, especially since obviously there have been, to date this video, there have been updates in the last 24 hours, if you haven't seen my short about that. Cape, painting, footage, scissors, botanist. Ooh, we do have painting. Let's do footage. No, let's do... I'm stuck in the forest anyway. What the heck is this? Except for Akamanto, but it's Akamanto, so... You know what, Leah? Let's do botanist then. But yeah, it's... Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I was trying to fill dead air. But I also have like a cold one next to me. Something that I shouldn't be drinking after... I'll take the experience, I guess. Something I shouldn't be drinking after speaking, pretty much, whether I'm recording or doing voice work. I've never actually officially done voice work, but I just have been practicing because I've been looking into things, so that's without really saying much. And that really shouldn't be breaking any NDAs or whatnot, but hey, raising do increase your stats. But if I'm doing anything with my voice, you know, streaming as well, recording a video, I'm wondering if I should get a weapon. I have no funds. I didn't pick up my funds. Why did I not pick up funds? Oh, because I have brick. So, I think I'll do that. Yeah, then I shouldn't be drinking what I'm drinking after this recording. But I'm gonna need the help because I'm also... oh my goodness, I didn't mean to put that in my storage. I'm also... something's gonna happen this week and I'm gonna figure out if it's good or not. On top of things going on in real life, but I'll see if those are a thing and if it will... how much it'll influence. It'll definitely influence my scheduling, both in work and other stuff, and this channel, but we'll see if to what degree it changes. So, that'll be that. So, I'm gonna drink caffeine, and... do I take this one? It ruined my thing. Also, rolled a 9, didn't matter. We have Insmasu luck, but no mermaid, so... I mean, it could have been worse, I'll take it. Meanwhile... I mean, I shouldn't have done that. I had a feeling it was perception, but the other one was dexterity. It was almost... I should have just taken dexterity, but hey, we're also going to take Doom here because I don't feel comfortable. Also, I was supposed to take fuel, and so now I'm going to take botanist, I guess, because I didn't do that thing that I was supposed to do. Also nice that I haven't been running into any enemies, just a lot of checks that have been rolling 7s and 9s, so oof. I'm still taking notes, by the way, on what I'm doing for Quick Play and my record, and hopefully it'll remain the same in terms of, you know, being able to consistently take notes, because there was a moment where I didn't, and I felt really sad. But besides World of Horror, anything else is pretty much going to be a bonus on this channel for the week, and if I choose to do otherwise, then I choose to do otherwise. So that's it. By the way, I do have a bit of a... and part of, I guess... to tangent off of that, I don't really notice, I don't know, because I usually render my videos in like 720p max, so I don't really go for a 1080 unless I'm just going for, you know, trying to keep the recording as pristine as possible, and adding like really small things like bunny cut-ins or not outtakes, what am I saying, what am I trying to say, outros, intros, so... if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Usually I don't because that interferes with the quality of the... because when you render something, obviously the quality... sometimes you can make it... you can minimize... you can minimize the loss to... basically the graphical fidelity. I don't know how else you want to say it. Basically, if nothing else, the resolution. because I've recorded things in like 60 FPS with like, well, if we're using streaming terms, also I'm going to take footage. If we're using streaming terms, I need to go for funds as well. Then I am using a very high bitrate. When I was streaming, I didn't really use a high bitrate. It was just enough to usually like not put any, what do you want to call it, too much buffering on the viewer's part, and you know, good enough quality for you to read the words on screen. So if we're using average terms, usually I go for like at minimum 480p. Is that right? Well, let's hope I get that right. Let's drink this water and store it. But otherwise, on that, like, if you were to ask me, I can't lie about this. So if you were to ask me what the difference between 1080p and 4K is, I wouldn't. I mean, I feel like I can see it, but to me, it usually makes as much as no difference, because my problem is usually being able to view it at all. So, of course, you don't want things to be potato, and I'm not macking on anyone, I'm not macking on anyone who usually, streams at the highest bit rate or does 4K. Do I want the gun for whatever reason, or do I want the reason? Yeah, I want the reason. But it's just that I can't personally do it, so I was supposed to also get the fuel, and I didn't get the fuel, so if I'm going absolutely crazy. Gosh dang it! Sidetracked by graphical fidelity. That's not what it's called, but if nothing else, the resolution of videos and me not being able to perceive the difference. I feel like I can see the difference, but it depends. So, firearm or human enemies? I'm gonna go for human enemies and take strength, if for no other reason than to brace. With 5 dexterity, I should be able to protect anyway, but again, I'm not saying that there's no point to having different scales of resolutions at a very, very high level, at least. But I can't see it as well as someone else can, and that kind of has to do with my eyesight. I think my eyesight is not actually great in itself. I think my left eye is absolutely worse than my right eye, so it's my vision is not great. Yeah, I'll just say it outright. So, you know what? I'm gonna take Akamanto because I really want the chainsaw. 46% doom. Never mind. Do I want the chainsaw? Shoot, I don't have any more bricks though. Now I feel sad. Okay, good. I needed something to go my way. I didn't want to lose any. I know I have scars, so I'm taking less damage, but I really didn't want to fail any. I want to fail as not little. I want to fail as few checks as possible. Of course, that's not always possible, but I can't control that either. So if we're going into things that I could do for this channel, or things I could talk about, I would have to go into pretty not explicit territory, but I'll take the doom hit. I think what I planned for Akamanto is to take the mask and use Monument twice. That said, we'll take the cassettes and run. You know what? We'll do Akamanto, because if I'm going to be getting the chainsaw, and I'm also going to be throwing the crowbar as by nature of getting the chainsaw, because I'll have a better weapon. But yeah, if I'm going to do that, I should take Akamanto first. I blocked my mouth because I had an itch on my face. So we'll take Akamanto, and let's finally get this fuel and hope I don't die. And that it appears. But if it doesn't appear, well, oh my goodness, I'm going to die like this. That wasn't really worth it, but let's find out. So reason, I wanted to ask for stamina. Or funds. That works too. Yeah, 3 stamina, and let's go. Forest tapes are doing nothing. I would like to sell something to so we're gonna actually sell this bottle of water. If I lose Bath, then hey, it's all for the it's all good. If not, well, I'm losing 3 stamina at the end of this mystery, so here's hoping. On top of all the doom that I'm losing right now. So this is kind of an autopilot run, obviously, since I didn't grab fuel right away, but again, we're hoping things go well. If things don't go well, I'm going to be really sad. I should be able to brace, right? Please tell me I can brace comfortably. Okay, good. Then I should be able to heavy attack out next turn. I may or may not want to pick up bricks for Akamanto. That may be something I'm considering. I have a branch, but I still want... I think I'll still need other things, so yeah, even the branch might not seem great, but we're gonna find out. Let's store the fuel then. I shouldn't need more than 3 bricks, so again, we're gonna find out. But yeah, this is not an explicit channel. I don't have an after hours part of this my content, so for better or worse, I have to keep things as civil as possible, because I do support people in my when I can. It's not a lot, and it's only like every few months, but let's do this. Oh wait, no, there's Time Warper. Oh my goodness, feels hurtful. Let's do this then, so that I can guarantee my out. Do I need to go brick hunting again? Let's believe in myself. But yes, this is not this. I'm gonna try to keep things all ages to, no reason not to. Shoot. Well, this could be really bad. Please give me like Expel Evil or something. Otherwise, this could just be really bad. If I get Quick Thinking, that'll be nice too. But I don't think with this Doom, it's gonna go too well. Ouch. I actually need to rest once. Otherwise, I'm gonna die to the Akamanto mask retrieval. But I have things I could talk about, but again, I would need to keep things all ages, so, and it's not gonna work if I have to do that. But, artists, and the things that they do, and, or the works that they make, which some of them are good. I do go, listen, it's not that I don't do things for the story, or read things for the story, or view things for the story. I do try to pay attention. I'm still trying to do my own thing while I am paying attention and listening to what's around me, basically, in terms of the marketplace. But hey, if I choose to talk about things, I'll talk about things. But for now, I'll keep things kind of vague. To be more specific on other things, I will do it, like, trying to work on my RPG game. But yeah, the other things that I'm looking into is probably, I don't really want to, for everyone's sake. Also, I have scissors at the end. Let's hope. Well, even if I had Rumu Ghost, I would not want to try to do the ritual, because I'll end up dying. I might just end up dying immediately anyway, but we'll last as long as possible, and I'll just chalk this one up as another loss if I end up dying. That said, do I go full belief? Well, this is a forest, so this is a forest encounter is what I mean to say, but yeah, let's hope that we don't run into a mansion encounter, because I want to try to save on Doom. If I can just last until I get the chainsaw, it'll be nice. And by that, I mean I need to survive one more. That's Doom, at least. I don't remember that event at all. I could have died there. +2 Doom, and that should be the chainsaw retrieval. And I gotta remember, I cannot fight this boss. Also, I put well, now I definitely can't fight the boss, because I didn't take the fuel out of my storage, me! Gosh dang it. Well, let's find out if I would have died anyway. If I run into an encounter, it's my fault. If I run into an event that kills me, I couldn't have done anything. Well, it's my fault. We're gonna run here, but it is my fault. We're gonna go here. We won't run into another mansion encounter, but let's see if I would have died anyway. I believe in this. No? Well, it's a stamina one anyway. And let's go into the mansion, because we can't. If we run into another encounter, again, it's my fault. We can burn this for Doom, but we're going to end up finishing the mystery here, unless this happens. Yeah, this is merely my fault. Oh, I didn't bring the fuel with me. Oh, my goodness. Well, maybe I shouldn't have leveled up. Well, it's too late now. What was my second mystery? Never mind, that's easy. We'll recover stamina here, because we have a bunch of reason healing. And let's finally get this chainsaw, working. So I could have survived this run too. I'm also taking other notes of things that happened during my runs, but we'll find out how much that matters as we go into school and hope that it's Timeline A. If it's not Timeline A, I'm just going to be very sad. Nope, it's Timeline B. Clap, bow. Not that it matters too much. I'm not going to be running to any other ghost encounters anyway, but we will take this bat out for extra throw damage, just in case something really strange happens and I can't defeat enemies with the chainsaw. Break this for stamina. Although I should have... Nah, no. Doesn't matter. I just need to get out with 92% doom minimum, which is entirely possible. Unless it rolls a 12, and stats don't matter. So you know what? The chainsaw didn't matter at the end. Can I just say that? Can I safely say that? So never mind. Well, that'll be it for now. Thank you for watching.